We see you out there proudly waving the Spanish flag. What's behind it?
Actually, it's a sign of appreciation for what Spain has done to me. So I took it as an advantage to appreciate the Spanish people, the Spanish authority, for the way I was welcome in this country.
Tell us more about the story. How do you get to Spain?
Actually, I get to Spain, like I can tell you, really broke. When I'm talking of broke, I get to Spain with broken bones. And my journey to Europe was not actually to come to Spain. My journey to Europe was to go to Norway, which I went there. But I couldn't stay there because of the European law, the Dublin law. So I have to be sent back to Spain. And when I came back to Spain, after spending 1 month in Norway, which I was not taken care, no medical care, nothing. But when I came here, I was taken directly to a VIP. So the Spanish authorities, they took me and they healed me. They treated me without even a dime, without contributing to the social security, without anything. So I got a very good treatment from the Spanish authority, from Spain in general. So after being treated, and by the grace of God, I can now work and I can now do my things. So the only way for me to appreciate it was to come out with this look, to raise the Spanish flag in the streets of Spain, telling the Spanish people how grateful I am. There is a lot of controversy when it comes to the Spanish flag. So many people at times, they look at it as, is it really? Is it real? That's one of the side. And the other side is, Spanish people always look at, there have been this image in Spain, like they are racist. So they know all the immigrants, they don't really like to integrate, or they are not in the system because they look at them as racist people. So when they see an immigrant like me doing what I'm doing, it becomes like, wow. So there's somebody like an immigrant who could really raise the Spanish flag for nothing just because he got a good treatment from the Spanish people. And that's what has been bringing a lot of doubt and a lot of questions. And people have been being too surprised in what I'm doing.
So what could be your message to other immigrants like you, and also to the locals based on your experience? You've been in touch with many people. I guess you know a lot about how people think here.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. I'm one of those people, despite the fact that I've not been here for long. I've been here for 5 years, something, maybe 6 years. But I'm one of those people today that I can really explain and tell you who is a Spanish person, how do they behave when it comes to strangers, and how do they behave when it even comes to the locals.
Can you share with us 1 or 2 tips?
I will say this, many people, maybe some people won't abide with me because they haven't got the same experience like me, but that is what is it. Most Spanish people, they are not what we think racist. Even though there are racist people here, they are racist.
You always get bad saints.
Yeah,
anyway.
But most Spanish people, average percent of Spanish people, their problem is just they don't know how to interact with people because they have never had that opportunity to interact with strangers. So when it comes to interacting with strangers, they are too reserved. So at the end of the day, when you open them the door, they goes in with their legs and everything. If you look some of my videos in my social media platform, most of them at times, when I'm in a crowded place and some of them want to take pictures with me, it's really difficult to come to me and tell me, oh, wow, I like your style, I want to take picture with you. They'll be like, you see, they are roaming around and they are talking in between them, like, how am I going to approach this guy? When one courageous one just come in and said, wow, I love your style, I want to have pictures with you. Right. Immediately there is a queue. Me too, I need to, people now rushing to have pictures, to take pictures with me. So I come to realize that most of them, they don't really have that courage to interact with strangers. So it becomes like they are taking themselves out from you, and you now look at them as your enemy, like they don't like you. It's not actually because they don't like you. It's just because they don't know how to interact with you. But when you give them the room, I'm telling you the truth, 80% of Spanish people, they are good people.